All right, happy Friday. Today's objective, we're moving into our new unit because we finished up law of sines and cosines. So we're going to be looking at area and perimeter of two-dimensional figures for the next probably week and a half, 2 weeks. So our objective today, students will be able to find the area and perimeter of rectangles. So starting off, I'll post this formula sheet on Google Classroom, but we're going to be starting with the rectangles like we said. So your area formula is base times height. But rectangles are pretty straightforward, so most of our problems today are going to be rectangles within larger figures. So I'll post this worksheet as well after I'm done recording this video. So first problem, find the perimeter and area of the figure. So it doesn't look like a rectangle here. It looks like kind of a capital L. But what you can do is break this shape up into multiple rectangles. So there's a few ways you can go about doing that. We'll go over both of them. So first thing you can do is just draw a horizontal line right here. So our area for this rectangle now would be our base times our height. So our 15 times 10. So 15 times 10 is 150. And then for our rectangle on the bottom, we've got 10 times 25 is 250. And then to get the total area, you would just add those two numbers together. So 150 plus 250 would equal 400. No units are given, so we just write the word units. And for area, our units, whatever they are always squared. So 400 units squared. So if we broke it up a little differently, we would see nothing would really change. The work would change, but our answer shouldn't. So what if we broke it up that way to create technically a square, but also a rectangle, and then our rectangle on the left? So we've got 10 times 10, base times height, for an area of 100. And then in green, we have 15 times 20, base times height, which is 300. So then if we did that same thing, added them together, 100 plus 300 would still equal our 400 units squared. So however you want to break that up, what I would avoid doing though is trying to break that up with like a diagonal line like that. That's going to make things a little tricky because now we don't have rectangles. We have some other shapes that we're going to talk about. We've talked about them this year in quads. We've created two trapezoids. And we haven't talked about the area of a trapezoid yet. So try to avoid that. Try and create rectangles, horizontal, vertical lines. So the last piece is finding the perimeter. Perimeter just means the distance around a figure. The area is how much space a figure takes up. So for our perimeter, we add every side. So we've got 15 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 25 plus 20. So this is our area. And then our perimeter, 15 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 25 plus 20. Perimeter is a one-dimensional measurement, so just units when we get to our final answer. So 25, 35, 45, 70, 90 units for our perimeter. Final answer. So you'll see another problem pretty similar to that you can practice.